Christian said that right now he feels like a new signing because he only played 15 games. He said in a positive way. Just,
Yeah.
what can you just say about that? And,
Well, I said that about JP earlier in the year because he was gone with the ACL. He came back. It's like a new signing. Christian, it's the same. You know, glad he feels that way. Glad he feels fresh. Um, but yeah, kind of feels like a homecoming, I would say. Maybe not a new signing, but a homecoming.
what do you need to? Are you getting enough players in the box in transition? Once
In
you get
transition,
position, and
yeah,
then you're going downfield, are you getting
yeah,
enough runners there?
yeah. Ask me about getting numbers in the box when we've established possession and the ball's on the right side and Chu's got to get in there or where and how. Yeah, then maybe there's some nuance there, but I think in transition that's always been one of our strengths.
Are you looking for Leo to cross it, or are you missing a
No,
length?
I'm talking about specifically if the ball's on the right
Yeah.
side with Alex and Christian, then his responsibility is that back post area. He's got to get there. Maybe not to head balls in, but to be there and ball drops.
Looking
So
back, looking back at the national game, what worked so well defensively to shut them down?
I think it was a group effort. I think the application of some of the things that Freddie worked on in training came through in that game. I think they understand the importance of shutouts on the road. I think the group mentality. There was a lot of things.
You mentioned how good on the road. Home is still looking for their first win in a while. So what's the key to continuing the road success here to getting free?
The key, well, if we keep a clean sheet, that gives us a good chance. But we got to score some goals as well. We'll have Jordan back and some guys coming back, and you know, we'll have an up-tempo start. We'll try and get on top of them early. A little bit more dynamic than some of our play in Nashville. Because Nashville, we were able to, after the first 30 minutes and the game kind of played out, we got the ball in their half of the field, but were we dynamic enough? Did we really play in sprint? Was there really clear chances created? That's what we messaged on the film and in today's session.
Any updates on Raul Diaz?
His back is still sore. I'm sure you saw his Instagram post. He was in the hospital. He's in a lot of pain. He's in a lot of pain. He's not here training. They did a battery of tests to find out what it is. They still don't have a good handle on it, other than they've ruled out some bigger things. So as soon as that calms down, he'll be back.
Do they know if it's muscle or is it something else?
That's what they're checking on. I don't want to speak out of turn. I'll let these guys clean it up a little bit, but they did MRIs, they did a bunch of testing, for skeletal muscle, all that sort of stuff, yes.
And is it correct that he felt the pain at training and then sort of like you guys
It just
see
progressed. So a specific incident, and then it just kind of steamrolled.
Albert?
Albert's ready to go? Yeah.
And what would he bring to your lineup?
Well, Albert's a quality player. You guys know he's got good instincts around the goal. He's a good passer, keeps possession well. Still got to do the defending. That's key, critical, but he's going to help us these next two games.
You need him to take shots from further out. I know we talked about all season about how he's got that ability.
Well, Nico Ladero missed by this much. Christian missed by this much. Albert actually scored a goal with his head, but Albert has scored from top of the box. Yeah, it's always handy when you get guys shooting. JP, how many he scored from top of the box?
Do you feel like you're settling into you have a pretty healthy roster at this point? Do you feel like you have somewhat of a set rotation at this point? Like, do you feel
Like a
comfortable
top 12 or 13 players? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Look, we need everybody this week. It's a 3-game week, and then we get a break, and then you got St. Louis, but then, playoff time comes around, and, if you're going to go into a play-in game and then a best of 3 or just a best of 3 and then game, there's minutes out there for everybody.
You mentioned getting Jordan back. Have you seen, at least today, any pep in his step, a new dad energy?
Well, that's it, yeah. It's the honeymoon period. Give it 3 weeks when he's got to be up 2 o'clock in the morning. So we're gonna ride this as long as we can right now.